One of the biggest problems OnlyFans agency owners face when posting on Instagram Reels, when trying to get new subs from there, is the wrong audience, specifically the wrong countries. Now, there are exceptions to this, let me tell you. Some people target other countries, Scandinavian countries, some European countries, but most of you, including me, you're probably mostly targeting the US. You want US viewers, US followers, US subscribers. This is how your systems are set up. The biggest market cap from OnlyFans is in the US, and this is where you wanna be. Good paying customers, good language, your chatters can work there. It's beautiful. Now, most of the time when you post, a lot of people have this problem. They're posting reels, they're in English, they kind of look US based, etc. But 30 to 40% of their audience isn't even from the US. It's maybe Mexico, God forbid India, my condolences, some European countries that you not primarily want. And here's how you can prevent that. Because I did a video about it in the past, almost a year ago, and I'm gonna give you new learnings, new information, and new cheat codes that you can apply. Now, this video is gonna be split into two parts. First, I'm gonna tell you what you can do from the account setup, how you can set up the accounts from the technical side to prevent anything else than a US audience. And on the other part, I will tell you what you can implement in your content and the videos, pictures that you post in order to ensure a US audience. Disclaimer for the account setup, you don't need a US SIM card, you don't need proxies, VPNs, fuck all that garbage, that's a cope. It's very, very simple. If you need a full-on guide on how to set up accounts step by step, I've done a video about this in the past. You can find it on my channel a couple months back. The most important thing when it comes to the account setup is to engage with US content, US people right from the beginning on. You want to have some form of routine on the accounts, like 5 to 15 minutes a day, where you scroll a bit, right? You see like US content, a US picture of like someone from the US, you like it, you comment, maybe you follow the guy, right? You like a couple of his pics, you scroll reels and everything that's certified from the US, right? Election content, gun shooting content, whatever, fast food, okay? You're gonna like it, you're gonna interact with it. And you're gonna do this, also you're gonna follow some people from the US. If you see them posting a lot of US content, follow them, like a few of their pictures. Because what this does is, Instagram thinks, oh, this person is probably from the US, but also on the second note, the people you're gonna interact with who are from the US are probably gonna interact back, right? They have some small Instagram page and a hot chick likes their stuff. Of course, they're gonna follow back, like back, maybe send a DM, you know? So you will get a lot of US interaction right from the beginning. And you have to do this every single day. Yes, if you have like 10, 15 accounts, that is in fact annoying. It is in fact taking up some time, but it's worth it, trust me. Now, one very effective side note is don't have the exact same routine every day. Instagram is not dumb, okay? They're not idiots, they know people do this. So it's very important that you switch up this routine day by day, okay? Monday, you scroll for like 6-7 minutes, you're mostly on the reels. Thursday, you mostly scroll through pictures, you do it for 15 minutes, then next day a bit different. Don't do the same stuff every day again, okay? Change it up. Do a bit of here, do a bit of this, do a bit of that, but don't fall into this habit of doing the exact same stuff because Instagram's gonna know. Second of all, you can block countries from seeing your content to some extent. If you go on the Instagram settings, you're gonna find it. If you can't find it, Google it. Don't ask me in the comments. But if you go to the settings, you can see that you can block certain countries by age. So for example, you can say every viewer from India that's below 26 years of age can't see my content. Now, your first reaction is probably, oh, great, I can just block every country except the US, and then I just have 100% US audience. It's not that easy. It's not that easy. What you can do basically is use it as a medicine and not as a prevention, right? You don't want to do it right when you create the account, block 10 different countries and be safe. No. This fucks up the algorithm, this fucks up your account settings. I won't bore you with the specifics, it's just very bad.
In order to succeed in the OnlyFans space, you need a strong network of winners to get to the top. The most valuable information is shared behind closed doors, and that's why only an elite group of agency owners keep dominating the industry. The Club 17 network is accessible completely for free and grants you access to thousands of members, all of them making money with OnlyFans on a daily basis. Ask any member if they make more money because of Club 17 and they will say yes. You are effectively 2 clicks away from meetups all around the globe, over 100 OnlyFans millionaires inside, and free info products about the OnlyFans industry. Trust in Club 17. Now let's get back to the video.
What you instead want to do is, once you see, okay, 30% of my audience are from Mexico, the rest is from US, let me just block Mexico. So you use it as something to fix audience problems. You don't use it as something to prevent audience problems, if that makes sense. And don't block too many countries, don't do too much shit. The less, the better, okay? Especially with algorithm things on Instagram. Like I mentioned, there's a second part. So after you set up the accounts, you pretty much know everything that's to do with the accounts. Let's get to the content. Because the most important thing, aside the US engagement to get a US audience, are the right keywords and the right hashtags on the reels. Now, with the keywords, I mean what's in the bio, what's in the video, the text itself, okay? And with the keywords, you basically want to include a lot of trending US words that outside the US, pretty much no one uses. For example, right now, Donald Trump, Joe Biden, Kamala Harris, election, school shooting, or certain restaurants like Popeyes, Wendy's, you know, stuff that mostly trend in the US. You want to include that in the video, in the caption. Don't do it in every video, it's going to be suspicious, but try to include stuff like that. It's just going to take Instagram to believe that, okay, this account is posting US content. Let me show that to other people who are also interested in Wendy's, Popeyes, school shootings, the election, typical US stuff. Make sure to include that because it's gonna help Instagram to find you the right audience. Because you have to understand, Instagram wants you to have the right audience. Okay, it's not like you're working against them. It's not like you're trying to trick them. If you post US content, they want you to have US viewers. Because this is the viewer bubble that's gonna stay with your videos the most. The watch time is higher, they're gonna watch more ads, stay on the platform longer. So Instagram is your friend in that regard. You just have to make it as easy as possible for them. Second of all, you can also put, and this is very basic, I nailed this in my last video, and you would be amazed how good this works, even though it's super simple and stupid. Put US flags in the background. Maybe wear a shirt or a bra where there's a big ass US flag on the fucking titties or on the fucking belly button. Have a flag in the background. Have a TV where there's like some US thing going, some US rapper like Drake or Travis Scott, some stuff like that, Lil Cardi, whoever these guys are, right? It's so simple, it works. Because the human mind is so retarded. If you see a video and there's the flag of your country in the background, you're probably gonna watch it. It's that simple. But besides that, since that's very obvious, the broader point of how you should structure the content, and also probably the second most important thing after what I've just talked about, is the overall feeling of the content. The content just has to feel like it's from the US. And that includes the sound that you use. Of course, don't use an Indian sound, don't use a Spanish sound. That should be very obvious. But also wear outfits that are people in the US are wearing, okay? Don't wear like a Parker, like a winter jacket. In most of the US, it's like 30 degrees. Like, that's just stupid. If your creator is maybe Eastern European, tell them how to do their makeup so they look more American, okay? The overall feeling of the video, from the lighting to the location, also important. Do some research on Pinterest, Google, TikTok on how Americans live. Look how they structure their apartments, their houses, because you would be amazed how different it looks from, for example, Warsaw. If I do TikToks of Warsaw, nobody's gonna think I'm in the US because it just looks different, right? So have the overall look, the overall feeling of the video be American. You'll be amazed how much of a difference this makes alone. So make sure to nail all these points, look at your own content, see what you are doing wrong currently, and if you want a complete guide on how to set up IG accounts and how to start posting reels, warm them up, etc. If you want to get a whole step-by-step guide, watch my video about Instagram Reels here. I'm going to link it up there. So far, have a nice day, talk to you soon, bye bye.